from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
God, it's Friday. Thank you for watching our show. And say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Now let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. It's very loud in here. I love you more. Look. I didn't say how you doing? Oh. How you doing? Okay, all right. Damn. You know our show. I always have a million things on my mind. Like right now, I'm thinking about the fact that I have 30 teeth. Well, I counted with my tongue last night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, you go to the bathroom and you finally turn the TV off, because you can't focus like that. I was already sleeping a solid 4 hours. I couldn't get back to sleep. So, and I counted them 3 times. All right, I have 13 at the top and 17 at the bottom. Well, the bottom teeth are spindly, so you know. They say adults are supposed to have 32 teeth. Do you have 32 teeth? Like, count your teeth. Well, I had 2 removed for braces, so that was a legit thing. Anyway, yep. All right, so Rosie O'Donnell might have a new job, and I think that this is terrific. She might be casted as one of the co-hosts on The Talk. Sitting in the Julie Chen chair. Well, I mean, this will be a reason to watch. Rosie's the one that tweeted a photo of all the ladies, the remaining ladies at The Talk, saying that she was guest hosting today. So she's guest hosting today, there she is. I just think Sarah Gilbert has had it up to here. She's probably not gonna say much. I mean, you know, she and Rosie have, you know, the lesbian, you know, out of the closet in common. But I don't really picture her talking to her that much. And I picture Sharon Osbourne fighting with her every day. Which is, yes. And I picture Eve, well, now you hold on now. I picture Eve saying nothing, because Eve is just happy to be there. So she's not trying to start anything with anybody. And Cheryl Underwood is in my mind, and I like Cheryl Underwood, but I think she's like on a slippery slope with that show. You know, the second that they can get rid of her, I think they would. And I got the replacement, just a suggestion. Anna
Navarro.
Anna Navarro.
Yeah.
I like her. Yup. Now, when she's on The View, when she's talking, because she goes to The View, but when she's on there, they talk about politics, like she's really good at that. But I'm sure she'd be good talking about other stuff as well, you know, lady stuff and whatnot. Listen, man, that Rosie O'Donnell, she was on The View and quit twice. Okay? No, I think wasn't she fired the first time? Yeah, she was fired the first time, and then she quit the second time. Can we just talk black-white for a moment? Just saying. All due respect, this would never happen to a black woman. Do you understand? Do you understand that they were paying her big and fat at the View the first time, and for her to come back, they probably paid her bigger and fatter, only for her to leave? I know people who say she's not so nice in real life behind the scenes. I only met her one time. She was nice to me. It was her second run on The View, and she came in and we talked and hello and stuff like that. She wasn't, but I know people who, it's a whole lot of trouble. So good luck, Sharon, and where is Eve? Besides, you know, their show is too fluffy, and they forgot. And if you have these people who can bounce the ball from one another and get different opinions, why not talk politics? I mean, our show is fluffy too, and I'm not talking politics, but that's because I'm not a white woman who would lose my situation and then be able to just jump into another situation. White people, you better use that good white skin. That's a damn shame. Like, I know that's horrible to say, but that's a shame. All right, so there are other possible replacements besides Rosie, because she's there auditioning today, so to speak. They talked about Kris Jenner. No. They talked about Carrie Ann Inaba. No. And they talked about Carney Wilson. For what? And we've seen Carney on the show recently, and also Carrie Ann Inaba, but no, and no. Now look, Richard Parsons, I don't know how much they can take the strain behind the scenes. Oh yes, let me tell you who he is. He's the one temporarily replacing Julie Chen's husband, Les Moonves, as king of CBS. Oh, you better use that good brown skin. I don't know that much about him, but he was the former chairman of the Time Warner and Citigroup. He had a restaurant in Harlem. I don't know whether he still has it or not. We've eaten there. Oh, he still has it? Okay. He's from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Right? He didn't grow up privileged, he grew up determined. And then he went to the University of Hawaii. Which, you know, I was thinking Stanford or something like that, but you know, Richard, just saying. And when are they gonna finally announce who actually replaces Les Moonves, Richard? Because I hope you do a good job and you're the one. And then you could sign Rosie. Okay, all right. Let me just move on with my life. Richard, do you need encouragement? Bring his picture back. Richard. Oh, Richard. Yes, our show. So Damon Wayans Jr. is fighting for full custody of his daughter. Oh yes, no, this is Junior. He looks just like his father, right? Ooh. In a good way. Both of them. So when I think of Damon Wayans, because he's so youthful himself, I don't think of him as having like a grown kid like this. But this Damon Wayans Jr. is in his 30s. He's what? 35. 35. Right? Anyway, so Damon has 2 teenage daughters. And one's 13 and one is 15. And he has the daughters with that basketball wife, Asia Matori. I don't know her from being a basketball wife. Do you clap if you know who this is? Okay. Did you already know that Damon Wayans has 2 kids with her? Yeah, that's what we're here for. According to The Blast, Damon wants full custody, claiming that Asia is jeopardizing the girls' education. I know, right? It's not even about money. It's being alleged that the girls are often absent from school or late. Asia makes irresponsible choices, like instead of waiting for them to have a break to go on cruises and whatnot, she just pulls them out of school and they just go. This past summer, they were supposed to be in summer school and they were gone for a week on a cruise. See, my thought is 13 and 15 are the critical times where these colleges are like, they go back that far, you know? And kids can't be missing school. You can't be absent. You know, you can't be late. You've got to be courteous, on time, and put your best foot forward. Because even if you get terrible grades, schools like to see the effort. They like that effort. You could be such a not good student in high school, but the effort that you put in, the schools look at all that. Like, were you a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout or a Candy Striper or something like that? Your letter of recommendations, 2 of them, you know, what do they say about you? Are they kind? They look at where those letters come from too, and hopefully it wouldn't be another basketball wife. Anyway, I just think, Asia, you're being very irresponsible. And by the way, Damon also says that the child support that she is giving him, reportedly she spends most of it on herself as opposed to the girls. Well, here's my thought. 13 and 15, they know exactly what's going on around here. You get in that court, girls, and you tell them where you want to live. And you tell them about, you know, missing school, and it's fun for them to be missing school and, you know, driving around stuff, but you don't have a choice at that point. The girls are old enough to know where they want to be and the good reasoning for it. Oh, wait. He doesn't have 2 kids with her. Oh, two kids with her?
Uh-huh.
And then one.
And she has another one.
The break baby with Dwayne Wade. What's to explain? The little girl now is, I think, 4 years old. It happened a long time ago.
He's 4.
And Dwayne went on to marry Gabrielle Union. But this girl knows how to plot and pick, huh? Huh? But here's the thing also, Damon. It's mighty convenient that you're complaining about wanting full custody of the girls at this particular time. Because you know, and I know, that your new show is gonna be a hit. He's got a brand new show. It's called Happy Together. It starts on Monday. And he plays, he plays a Hollywood agent whose main client comes to live with him. A sitcom. Funny, the Wayans are winning. And his dad's on Lethal Weapon, you know? Well, Asia claims that Damon is doing this to avoid paying child support. Now that his show's going to be on TV, it's going to be a hit. Well, that could be true as well. It is cheaper to have the girls just live with you than have to give money to maybe an irresponsible Asia and have to tolerate it for one more minute. Damon and Asia, though, they're scheduled to attend a child custody mediation on October 31st. You know what his defense is gonna be? Homie, don't play that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So Shia LaBeouf is getting a divorce. Well, you know, he was married to Mia Goth back in October of 2016. Now, you recall how they got married. I told you. They live streamed it on the internet. They got married in Vegas. They picked the blue Hawaii package at the chapel. They had hula dancers, a fog machine, and an Elvis impersonator. And I gotta tell you something. Anyway, he apparently has moved on with his life. He's dating FKA Twigs. Yeah. I know, somebody in Hot Topics was like, no, their agent set them up. You know, they're not really dating. This is just something to get you talking. I said, no, look at him, look at her. And look at her smile. There's something going on. Meanwhile, by the way, and I don't know what this FKA Twigs does except for she dated Robert Pattinson. I don't know how she gets her money. I know nothing about her. She's in some sort of rock band that does nothing that we know. All right, Shia. Meanwhile, Mia, his ex-wife, is busy hanging out with FKA's ex, Robert Pattinson. This is like so obvious and low. It's just obvious and low. Okay, well, they were together in Spain. They're over there right now. They're promoting his movie with her. Okay, wait, yeah, wait. This is where it gets confusing. Just listen, okay? They're promoting their film together. It's called High Life. Okay, so these two right here, and people are trying to insinuate that they're romantically involved to get back at, you know, Shia and FKA. I don't think so. We have the receipts. Take a look. She looks lost and not very happy. The baby is not his, and the woman right here with the dog blouse, they're promoting the movie. So these are all the characters from the movie. And he looks like, get me the hell out of here, please. I don't think there's any smushing going on. I know, right? And they're promoting a movie. It should be illegal to promote a movie and it looks so miserable. All of them. You know? You know, you put the last few months of your life on the set and make this movie. Oh, these people are paying for you to, you know, get paid for the movie. They put you on a press junket. This is not the time to deal with your demons, okay? You better get out there and twerk it and work it. Just saying. So, speaking of misunderstood people, Macaulay Culkin. Well, have you seen him recently? He's 38 years old. Have you seen him recently? Right? Let me tell you something. Do you remember what he looked like when he was in the throes of drugs? Walking around, just, yes. Yes. But you know what, you guys? In life, rain must fall. And it's not that you do bad, it's how high you rise afterwards. You see? So I like him. And I like a good comeback story, all right? So he's 38 years old. He's still, to me, employable. Macaulay isn't afraid to ask for work, perfect. He gets online and, you know, sees, well, first of all, he's a huge fan of J.K. Rowling. And she's the woman behind Harry Potter, as you know, and more recently, the Fantastic Beasts franchise. And so when Macaulay found that out, money well spent. She pulled it, snatched it. You know, they say she's the wealthiest woman in England. Yeah, I forgot to ask, even richer than the Queen, but richer than the Queen. Money well spent. Yeah. She was a little frumpy before, you know what I mean? If you're gonna make all that money and be a big shot, then, you know, do something to you. Pull yourself together, you know? So Macaulay tweeted publicly to JK saying, "Can you write me into your next movie? I'm Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, the movie. And I was also a page master," which is something where you experience, he's got experience with magic. And it didn't stop there. This is all public. He's emailing her, but it's public. He also tweeted, "Fan Beast, starring Don Fogler, asked me to put a word in for him." I don't know what that means. Just look, the point being is that, you know, he was a drugged out mess. Now he's pulled his life back together. He's a viable actor. He certainly still looks young. You know, he looks young. He still has his hair. Good for you. And now, my thought is that JK, since she's got all this money, hire him a jet, take him to lunch, and make sure that you're ready to hire him for a role. I mean, I'm rooting for him. That's it for Hot Topics. Don't worry, because we've got reality stars and music superhero Remy Ma and her husband Patrice.